next, like I said, season 3, episode 7, already at, let's see here, and there, see, 404 subscribers. Very, very nice. So this episode and the contest where I'm giving away a Swarm of the Morrow master set, used, but still a Swarm of the Morrow master set. That set's pretty good condition. We'll do a ToV live stream on the night when the crowdfunding campaign ends. So I'll spin the wheel then, and we'll see who wins it. But so that's made a lot of likes, a lot of comments on here. And for this one, I just said, you can subscribe if you want to, but all you really have to do is just comment, and your name will be selected, and you will win. So I just want to go through some of these for a second. See here. Jesus Solis says, darn it, why am I always weak? Laughing my booty off. Yeah, nice, the lines, See here. Nate says, I personally just like watching the mage carry the teleportation glyphs, gently set it down, and just hopping on it. Yes, that teleportation thing was only seen once in season 2, and I'm glad I was able to use it again. I'll probably use it again in the future. It's a fun little effect, and I mean, between practical and the special digital stuff, it's kind of a simple thing to do. Micah, first time here. And I got a lot of first-time hears on these comments. Micah says, first time here. This is such a creative concept. Really cool to see such diehard community members for such an under-the-radar game. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you call me diehard for sure when it comes to making this show. But thank you, Micah, for that comment. And I mean, for all these people that had just come on to see this episode, I really encourage you all, if you ever listen to this, most likely you probably won't, but if you ever listen to this, I encourage you just to go back to like season 2 or even season 1 and just watch everything. It's literally hours of content. If you love the game in any way, this might help you just love it even more and just fall in love more into the story, the possible storylines of the game. See here, Sanjay Sasuke. I always wanted Swarm of the Morrow for some reason. I've always loved them and associated them as the mascots of Heroscape. They really are, in a sense. I mean, they're an original, an original race coming from Heroscape. You don't have Morrow anywhere else. Even more so than Drake or Raylan. Yep, for sure. I'm hoping the Nemesis Warbrood will make good Morrow buddies. They're my favorite new faction. Yeah, I love the Warbrood too, Sanjay Sasuke. Yes, Warbrood all the way. Yeah, and I mean, I just want to proxy them. If I would have time to play, I just want to proxy the stat cards that we have for the Nemesis Warbrood and just play them because they're really cool. Angel Taurus. Says, found out about you from the sub. Pretty creative storytelling. I appreciate that, Angel. And I'm sure it's Angel or Angel. I'm sorry, I don't. My wife is a Latino woman. She was born in Central America, and so she has the Spanish language, the heritage. And like I said, married for 13 years, and I still don't have Spanish down in any way. And especially just my English self. I can't pronounce some of the words right, but so I'm just going to say Angel. I know I'm probably saying that wrong. Forgive me. But it says, pretty creative storytelling. Just found my old base set of Heroscape and plan on getting back into the game again. The Morrow unit was always a favorite and wanted the full set when I was a kid. Well, Angel, now you have the opportunity to see if you're selected come like two Tuesdays from now or whatever. Oh, hello, Marion. I say Marion has commented on the live stream. How are you tonight, Marion? See here, Ezra Joffer says, first time here, cool to see the minis used this way. Welcome to all the new people commenting. Jordan Nielsen says, love to see some Evar use and appreciation. LOL. Yes, I loved incorporating Ever Scar Carver into the game just because he has the ice hands. Um, Marion, you can practice with me. Yeah. Oh, there. It's not that I don't have opportunity to practice. It's just that I'm very, very bad at it and unteachable. Um, but I am gonna work on it. I promise that I am gonna work on it. Uh, Love to see, yeah, okay, so yeah, and anyway, Evar Scar Carver with the ice hands to connect it with the final villain who is like has to do with ice um, power, and as we hear about in, this episode. So uh, and I mean in the previous episode 6, you can see Evar really kick some Morrow tail. Steve Minar says, interesting storyline. When the HasLab is a go, next year's storyline. You mean like 5 years from now storyline? Steve, I appreciate your enthusiasm so much, but I need a break. I've been doing this for 7 years, practically, and I need a little bit of downtime. Unless someone pays me a lot of money, then okay. But I do need some downtime after finishing season 3, and we might not even see the end of season 3 until next year because it's going to take me a long time to edit this stuff. It really is. I mean, my conservative guess is 6 months to finish the last 3 episodes. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it in less than 4. We'll see. But anyway, next year's storyline will be so intriguing to see what you create with all these new factions to implement. Love being back into Heroscape. Now, one thing, Steve, though, that I mean, if this crowdfunding campaign does, or when it funds, and we do have these new miniatures to work with, I am definitely, and I've already been thinking about ways of incorporating Age of Annihilation into the Tales of Valhalla storyline already. I'm not going to say much about it, but I have been brainstorming it, so I have been thinking about it, because there are some creatures that I really like to use. So that's probably going to be, but it's not going to be next year. I guarantee you that. But hopefully sometime in the foreseeable future, for sure. Brian Pinter, and again, if I butcher names, I apologize. First time viewing your channel, very cool. Thank you. Just keep on watching. We got hours of content. Robert Montgomery says, love to see Heroscape lore going strong with fellow fans. Thank you, Robert. Kyle Bouchard, I've been binging the series since I found it a couple weeks ago. So good. Good. I need bingers binging the series. And that's one thing I like about Tales of Valhalla, because I wanted to make it, and I hope this this is for you all, the audience, as well as it is for me, that when I made Tales of Valhalla, I wanted it to be something that you just didn't watch once, that you would want to watch it over and over and over again, just because it was that endearing of a storyline, that enjoyable of a storyline, to where you wouldn't mind, making it eventually like a yearly watch, or definitely rewatchability for the storyline, the characters and such. One of the reasons why I'd probably want to continue with future seasons, because it's a huge sandbox, and I know I can take these characters in much different places and much different situations, and really do a lot more character development within the series, and a lot more cool battle scenes as well. Let's see here. Wolf Hunter 333. New here. Welcome, Wolf Hunter. Love the use of game pieces like teleportation token for the characters to use the magic effects. I played this game when I was a kid with some cousins, but never owned it myself and haven't played it in at least 12 years. I'm really hoping AOA gets funded, since I haven't had a chance to own the game yet, but if not, it would be great to get this Morrow set to start things off. Well, best of luck to you, Wolf Hunter. You have consider yourself entered into the contest. A.R. Croft says, nice. Thank you. Demon Hunter, Pillar P86. I don't know this guy. I do not know who this person is. Demon Hunter? No idea. Highball. I liked the inclusion of a backstory to Ever's hands. And like I said, it's called creative writing for a reason. You gotta give these characters a reason to be there. I mean, it's cool to have Evar there with the group, and that's how I wanted him to be, but I had to come up with a good, solid reason why he was there among these other characters that he would probably consider enemies. any other time. What is his reason for doing so? So, yeah. And his hands being that just being a connection to everything was a good reason. JR says, keep it up. My kid found this vid. He thought the effects were so cool. I agree. It looks as good as any Robot Chicken episode. I love this comment because, I mean, I haven't watched much Robot Chicken, but I've seen a few episodes. And they're pretty darn funny. They are adult funny. They're not something that I would recommend to kids most of the time, although some of them maybe, but they are more adult-centered. And I wanted Tales of Valhalla to still have a level of comedy, but it be family, like where the whole family can watch it, all ages can watch it, so it's not just targeted for adults, because that's what Heroscape is. It's targeted, or should be targeted, for the whole family to come together and play with. So anybody can get anything from it. But JR, I hope you're able to watch more of the episodes, and you and your kid can enjoy the whole series, because we are. I mean, it's at like almost Lord of the Rings proportions here. So I see you, Greenlee. Seven Smythe says, "Yay, yay back, Greenlee." Kayutsuki says, "Can't wait to show my kids this when I get home. Also, I've been called Lieutenant Dan since I was a kid, so it makes me laugh so much that he chose that for himself. I wasn't an officer when I was in either." Okay, Atsuki, no, I know you're not currently. I mean, sometimes you're on Twitch, but I don't think you're on Twitch stream tonight. But if you were in the service, Katsuki, well, first of all, thank you for your service. I never was in the service. I mean, my grandpa was in World War II, and my other grandpa was serving during the Korean War. So respect, much respect, and thank you so much for your service. But at the same time, like I said, again, I'm glad Kaitsuki was actually one of the winners for a previous contest, and so him and his kids are playing a Rise of the Valkyrie master set, probably as I speak. So it's great that he can share that with his kids and be able to be together with his kids in that way. Jacob the Person says, recently found my old Heroscape stuff in my old room at my parents'. Been having a lot of fun getting it out and looking into the content people are still making. Yep, I think actually Heroscape content, like it's stuff is being made stronger than it's ever been. So yeah. Ryan, wonderful first name, Ryan Picklesmear says, or Picklesimer. So flipping good. Great work. Looking forward to more. Oh, there's more coming. A lot more coming. Gotta get to the final. Use Toothless 94 says, oh man, I adore Heroscape. I've seen so many battles won or lost due to a mind shackle. It's awesome to see Heroscape videos being made now. Also neat how you show wounds markers on the Kelda model to display your injuries. Yeah, use Toothless. Actually, I do that a lot. Instead of just blood as being like red putty or something like that, I use the wound tokens to signify that a miniature is bleeding. So I just don't not use it for Kelda. If you go back to seasons 1, 2, and into season 3, you'll see a lot of miniatures being used, wound tokens being used to indicate a wound. And you notice that I think Kelda has a 3 life, and she has 2 wound markers on her. That meant in that situation, she was in a very dire situation against Korok. If she would have gotten one of the wound markers, she would have been out. She would have been out of the fight. So, I mean, that kind of, when a person understands that kind of makes the scene just have that much more weight. See here, Taking Coins says, hello, have a good day, everyone. The video made me smile. Heroscape forever. Absolutely. Thank you, Taking. John Hartstock says, I love the custom terrain. Yes, that's from High Ground Tiles. And if you're watching this on either YouTube channel, the link will be in the description below for High Ground. It always is. So you can look them up. Jack Oliphant says, awesome video. Keep up the great work. The world needs more Heroscape. Well, we are doing our best. Michael Chadwick says, neat video. My first time watching Tales of Valhalla. Fun concept. It's not just a concept, my friend. It is a series. The concept was season 1. And we're in season 3. So you got some hours of binge watching to do, my friend. But welcome welcome to everybody. Welcome to the channel who's been on there. Ben Smith says that airborne elite just trapped that dude like a Ghostbuster. LOL. I liked and subbed for the comp. Thank you so much, Ben, for the subscription. And yeah, again, just look at the whole series. Look at seasons 1, 2, and 3. Also, like the character introductions. Try to get content out as much as possible. But it's always wonderful, rewatchable. And then finally, Kevin, just 2 hours ago, said, new to the game and community, and this was funny. Thank you so much. I mean, I consider my humor very dry, so when everybody says, that they find it humorous, that's a huge compliment. Man is on fire, and everyone's asking him to remain calm. Not sure I would be. Good fun stuff for once. Peace. Thank you so much, Kevin. I mean, and I know you're making a joke, but I mean, and of course, I just got to be the melancholy person in the room. That, I mean, he is on fire, but it's coming from the fire elemental, of course, within him. So it's actually like a power that he can use. That's why he's not burning, because he's become basically a symbiote to the fire elemental, so he can control the fire elemental's power. He just hasn't gained control of that yet, and the fire elemental is a fireball. So anyway, thank you everybody who commented so far and entered into the contest for season 3 episode 7. Very, very kind words for you all. And I might just actually turn this into a small video to release sometime within the next week or so before the AOA campaign ends. And yeah, like I said, just everybody who's new, welcome to the channel, and I appreciate the comments, and just good luck on the contest for everybody. And yeah, like I said, just binge watch and enjoy the series, comment on the other episodes, tell me what you think, because it's always good feedback for what I will do and plan for the future. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll talk about comments later. Bye now.